St. Anthony is a saint who followed St. Francis of Assisi. He joined the Franciscan order founded by St. Francis. St. Anthony came from Portugal. He lived in the 13th century, but he made his way to Padua in Italy, and he's associated especially with that place. We call him St. Anthony of Padua. His baptismal name was Ferdinand, but when he joined a religious community, he did what many people did then, and some still do. They changed their name to show that they're making a new, powerful commitment to Christ. And so Ferdinand became Anthony the Franciscan. He was a wonderful student of the Bible. He knew the Bible very well. He knew where to find things in the Bible. He knew how to weave the ideas of the Bible into his preaching and to touch many hearts and to lead them to the love of Christ. Anthony also lived in a time when many people misinterpreted the teachings of the church, and they fell into what is called heresy, wrong statements about what we believe. And so Anthony was called, along with other Franciscans and other religious order members of the time, to confront the heretics, to oppose their teachings with the truth. Anthony did it wonderfully. In fact, he was so strong in getting his point across that they called him the hammer of heretics. Like with the strength of a hammer, he was able to confront the errors of the heretics. He was so wonderful in his teaching that he was considered a doctor of Scripture. And in fact, Pope Pius XII in the 1900s named him an evangelical doctor, a doctor of the message of truth that's found in the Gospels. He was also noted for his love for the poor, giving them bread. And on St. Anthony's feast day, June 13th, in some places you still find people blessing bread and giving it out as a remembrance of him, as a reminder of how we should live, sharing what we have with the poor. He was very devoted to Mary. He prayed the rosary. On the window in Holy Name Church, he's shown holding the rosary. And one other thing about Anthony, many people pray to him when they lose something. He seems to have been involved in bringing back a lost person to Christ. But over the years, that idea of his having done that expanded to people praying to him successfully for his praying to God for the return of lost items. So Anthony is a very well-known saint, especially in Italy, but throughout the world. St. Anthony, give us something of your love for the Bible. Help us to understand its message, and help us even more to love Christ, about whom it speaks. The window in Holy Name Church is a gift from the Dramatic Club, which must have been one of the early parish associations back in the late 20s.